Hi, Taylor. Have you had a chance to think about the cohabitation thing? I've been waiting for your response forever, but I can't wait any longer. It's been a whole month. I'm sure you've reached a decision by now. Can you let me know already? Why are you being so stubborn? Hi, Alana. I've already given you my answer many times. We're not going to live together. And I've also told you many times that I won't accept that answer. If your mother-in-law requests to live together, you should go along and say by all means. It's time to stop this pointless stubbornness and learn what it means to be a good daughter-in-law. Besides, Cole also wants to live with me. But your stubborn attitude is holding him back from taking the next step. He has clearly said he doesn't want to live with you. It's a joint decision between us not to live with you. Either you're making assumptions or he's being considerate toward you. You clearly don't understand his feelings. You're failing as a wife. When you deny the most crucial part, it's impossible to make any progress. Anyway, living together is happening no matter what. I'll move over there. You better be thankful since I'm going through all this trouble. No way. Once I've sorted out my moving arrangements, I'll let you know, so make sure you're prepared to welcome me. No matter what you say, we have no intention of living with you.
Hey, honey. Sorry for texting you so late. I got a message from my mom about the living situation. Is she forcing us to agree or something?
Oh, hon. Yeah, it's like she's taking matters into her own hands.
I'm totally against it. I can't live with her. You made it clear, right?
Of course, I haven't agreed to anything. I was planning to talk about it when you got back from your night shift. I guess she made the first move.
What happened?
If you read our chat from this afternoon, it'll make more sense. But to sum it up, it's like if the mother-in-law wants to live together, the daughter-in-law should follow suit. I told her you were against it too, but she said it was either me assuming things or you're being considerate toward me. You're supposed to be in favor of living together, so she's planning to move in with us. She said to get ready to welcome her. Voila.
Seriously? She's just completely ignoring our opinions. Even though she's my mom, I'm so fed up with her. So when is she planning to move in?
She let us know when she's ready, so it might not be right away, I guess.
She hasn't given a clear date. Doesn't seem like it's happening in the next few days. But we should probably consider that we don't have all the time in the world. Well, we should figure something out before our honeymoon trip next week.
True that. I guess it won't be tomorrow or the next day, so we still have a bit of time.
My break is almost over. I'll just finish my night shift for now. Let's discuss it tomorrow for sure.
Got it. Good luck with your work. Taylor, you guys are going on your honeymoon today, right?
Yes.
You'll be back in a week, right?
Right.
Okay, so what time do I need to be at the airport? JFK or Newark?
What?
I'm asking you. It's just that you never told me where to meet you, so I took the initiative to ask. Seriously, hello? You can be such a scatterbrain sometimes.
Do you mean you want to come to the airport to see us off?
Huh? I'm going on a trip with you. What else?
What the?
So where and when are we meeting?
Well, I, didn't book your ticket.
OMG. It's just me and Cole. Why? Why am I being left out? That's not fair.
Left out? It's a honeymoon trip for us. It's normal for a married couple to go alone, right?
What are you talking about? The whole world might think that, but Cole should want to take me with him.
He's right next to me asking if you, who's never been overseas, have a passport in the first place.
Oh, come on. I could just buy one at the airport.
Are you serious?
Why?
You can't buy a passport at the airport. You have to go to the passport agency, make an appointment, and submit an application.
Passport agency? I think the nearest office to where you live is probably W Main Street in downtown Rochester. Then I'll go right away. I'll swing by there and then head to the airport. But they don't give you a passport then and there. It usually takes some time. What in the world? So I can't go with you? No, you can't. Did you plan this on purpose? Huh? I guess this is why there was no prior discussion. When you arranged the trip, you intentionally left me out and only booked for 2 of you, right? And to make sure I wouldn't accompany you, you kept the passport application a secret. You got quite the nerve. You must have kept all of this from Cole, too. He must be really upset that I can't go with him. A despicable person like you isn't worth being his wife. He actually handled all the travel arrangements, you know. That's a lie. And why would I ask about passport stuff for someone who's not supposed to go? Hold on. So you mean I wasn't included from the beginning? Right. You never were. To be honest, the idea of you joining the honeymoon is so outrageous that both of us are really taken aback. We've never heard of parents tagging along on a honeymoon. It's weird. But I guess you understand now that it's not something you can just leave on a moment's notice like a domestic trip. Anyway, I have to go. Hi, Taylor. I guess you're flying back now. Well, that's not really important. The thing is, since I couldn't go on a trip with you and had some free time, I decided to put it good use by preparing for the move. It went pretty smoothly, and I've already set off for your apartment. I'll be there in about 2 hours, so I'm letting myself in, okay? Oh, and you don't have to worry about the key. When you guys stayed over for Christmas, I borrowed it from your bag and had a spare made. You've been pretty tight-fisted, so I took matters into my own hands and it paid off. But seriously, starting today, I can live in that fancy apartment too. It might not be one of those trendy high-rises, but being on the top floor is still amazing. My son sure knows how to pick a nice place. So Taylor, starting today, we're living together. You're going to get some serious training from me. Hey, the key isn't working. What's going on here? Taylor, are you there? Answer me. Alana, I just got off the plane and turned on my phone. What on earth is going on? I want clear explanations from you. Oh, Taylor, I arrived at your place a little while ago, but the key isn't working. Huh? You're already there? What happened to let us know beforehand? Like you said you would. Well, it's because you didn't take me on the honeymoon. I had some free time, so I moved in early. More importantly, why isn't the key working? Did you change the lock because you didn't want me here? You're really sneaky, aren't you? I guess I'll need to rethink my plans for your training from today. It's going to be even more strict and draconian than originally planned. In your dream. What? Phew, that was close. Dodged a bullet there. I don't get it. What are you talking about? I don't want to talk to you anymore, especially since you're so unreasonable and freaky. What the? Hey, you! You're insulting the mother of your husband.
Mom.
Oh, Cole! Listen, Taylor just unleashed some totally uncalled for verbal attacks on me. You're going to help me with the training to put her in place. I'm living with you guys from now on, and I'm going to make sure everything's just right.
Never mind the training. All you ever do is say whatever you want.
See? She's really selfish, isn't she?
I'm talking about you.
Me?
Since you seem to have trouble believing her, I'll say it myself. We're not going to live with you.
No way!
It's been 10 years since Dad divorced you, and it seems like you still have a problem living alone. But the moment you take out that frustration on her is so appalling that living together is out of the question.
Hold on, Cole. There's no need for you to be considerate to such a terrible wife of yours. I know your true feelings. It must have been tough all these years being with her. From now on, I'll be with you so you don't have to worry anymore. You've already landed, right? I wonder how long it'll take you to get home. Since it seems like Taylor changed the lock, I'll wait for you at a nearby cafe.
She didn't change the lock.
Really? Then who could have done something like this?
It's not a prank. The management of the apartment probably changed the locks as part of their preparations for the next tenant.
Management? New tenant?
We've already moved. We didn't want to be there when you barged in on us. It was a smart move before our honeymoon.
OMG. Oh, I get it. Taylor must have said something to you, right?
What the?
It's okay, I'll help you out. What's the new address? I'll find a good divorce lawyer for you. I won't let that terrible woman step a foot inside of the new place.
God, don't you get it? Haven't you realized that Dad divorced you because of your personality issues?
Huh?
God darn it. You never admit your mistakes and even have paranoid delusions, leading to constant disputes with neighbors. Do you know how ashamed Dad and I felt every time we had to apologize for your fits? How many times have we had to move and I had to change schools because of you? I had a miserable childhood thanks to you. And even as an adult, and after getting married, I still have to be plagued by your issues.
Wait,
Dad put up with a lot, you know. He endured it all those years until I turned 18. I've had enough, too. To be honest, I reached my limit a long time ago. I managed to endure because we lived separately and we only met occasionally.
Cole, what are you saying? You love me, don't you?
Yeah, right. I don't need a mother who completely ignores my feelings and insists on cohabiting.
Cole, honey.
This is the very last time I talk to you. Goodbye.
Cole! It seems that Alana was hoping to sneak into our apartment and start cohabiting while we were on our honeymoon. However, her plans took an unexpected turn when Cole declared estrangement, leading to a tantrum and even involving the police. Moreover, when she mentioned her ex-husband as her emergency contact, it was a complete dead end. He's currently living abroad. He anticipated that she might cause problems in the future, so he moved away early on. The honeymoon also had the purpose of visiting him, so there was no way we could take her. In the end, she returned to her hometown where there was no longer a family. Her infamous reputation from back then still haunts her, resulting in an abrupt shunning by the community. But she is probably still living in her lonely world filled with self-pity and delusions of victimhood.
Hey Sarah, what are you up to right now? Are you at home?
Yeah, it's getting dark out, so I don't have any plans to go out. What's up?
I'm going to drop by a coworker's place and pick up his child, and then we'll head home together. Can you take care of the kid?
Huh? What do you mean?
They're going on a 5-day vacation starting tomorrow, and I volunteered to babysit their child.
What? Hold on.
By the way, he's a 3-year-old boy.
Seriously? What are you thinking?
What's wrong?
You do realize I'm in a state where I could give birth at any moment, right? You haven't forgotten that my due date is around the corner.
Come on, it's not a big deal. If you can hold P, then you can hold it in too. It hasn't come out for 9 months, so you should be fine for another 5 days.
Hold it in? Don't you understand that childbirth doesn't work like that? I have no control over when it happens.
Yeah, looks like I'm dealing with a pregnant diva here. I can't deal with your tantrums right now, so that's that.
Hey!
Anyway, I'll bring the boy home, so take good care of him. Hey, where are you?
Austin.
Hey, you! What the heck are you thinking? You haven't cooked dinner, Haven't even prepared a room for the boy. You're not even here. Don't you have any consideration for your hard-working husband? You're lacking in your duties as a wife. You're on maternity leave and have some free time, so you should be more responsible. Don't act like a spoiled brat just because you're pregnant.
And what about you, you idiot?
What? Are you in a position to say that? You have the nerve to call your hard-working husband an idiot? Seriously?
I'm typing this on her phone. It's from the perspective of a fellow wife.
Wait, who?
It's your mother.
Huh? Mom, why?
I received an SOS from her. She's resting here now. She's too exhausted even to look at her phone, so I'm handling you for her.
Wait, she's at your place?
Yes, I drove her here.
Ah, that diva, causing trouble for you too? You don't have to take everything she says seriously. She's just being spoiled. She's going overboard with her demands just because she's pregnant. If it's that tough, why doesn't she just give birth already and get it over with? I brought my coworker's child with me. Tell her to come back soon.
I saw your chat history.
Oh, so you know she's been too demanding.
How the heck do you expect her to hold the baby in?
Huh?
Taking care of someone else's child right before the due date? It's reckless. You should be responsible for looking after the boy while she rests here. You can handle it, can't you?
No way. It's going to be a problem. I've never taken care of a 3-year-old before. He's my coworker's child, so if anything happens, my position at work could be in jeopardy.
Then why did you agree to take care of him?
Because I'm having Sarah look after him. It's a parenting trial for her, you know?
It's definitely wrong to ask a woman in the final month of pregnancy to look after someone else's child.
But when my friend's wife was pregnant, she cared for their older child just fine. It's not fair to single out Sarah. She's just being lazy and not doing what she can. It's normal for women to be able to take care of children even during pregnancy, isn't it?
Are you talking about Mark's wife?
Yeah. There's a precedent, so I've decided not to spoil her.
He's cooperative with his wife, helps with the chores as a given, and actively takes care of their older child.
Wait, he does chores?
His wife is very grateful for his help, so it seems like he can, right? But what about you? I hear you basically delegate all the chores to Sarah. You don't listen to her when it comes to parenting topics. You often go out from morning till night on weekends. And I heard you scolded her for wanting to stay with her parents right after giving birth.
Because she's just going to depend on them. If we let her have her way with things like having her parents around, she'll just become more spoiled and stop listening to me. As a husband, it wouldn't be respectable if my wife became defiant and stopped obeying me.
You're already doing plenty of shameful things as a husband and father-to-be. On top of that, you agreed to take care of someone else's child during this crucial time? Doing so is a huge responsibility in itself, get it? You sound more concerned about your position at work. But did you ever think about the possibility of the child getting hurt?
If Sarah pays attention, everything should be fine.
Then you should be the one taking care of him.
No way, I've never taken care of a child before.
It's an opportunity for you to learn about parenting, so why don't you take it on? You're going to be a father soon, so you have to try.
Let me talk to Sarah.
Her contractions have started.
Wait, that can't happen yet. I told her to hold it for another 5 days. The kid is running around the house, even drawing on the walls, and it's impossible to handle right now. Send her back home soon. Make him quiet down and clean up the walls.
Idiot, you can't control the timing of childbirth.
Seriously? Then I'll come over there now.
Don't you dare. Don't come to the hospital either.
Why?
Yeah, the boy you just took in. You can't move around freely, can you? You're not planning to leave him home alone, are you?
Of course not. I'll take him with me.
You can't bring a restless 3-year-old boy near a pregnant woman in labor. I'll take care of everything here, so you fulfill your responsibility in looking after him.
But I can't handle such an undisciplined little kid alone. I shouldn't have agreed to take him. At least you come and help me, please.
Stop it already. Thanks to Miranda's precise judgment, I safely gave birth to a baby boy. During my short hospital stay, Austin tried to visit me multiple times, despite the warning from Miranda about bringing the poorly disciplined 3-year-old along. Due to the disturbance they were causing to other patients, the hospital decided to ban them from entering. Anyway, that moron's lack of understanding of pregnancy was quite exasperating. I never thought he truly believed I could control the timing of childbirth. My in-laws apologized for his ignorance. I'm now thankful that I got to know his true nature before seriously starting to raise our child. After being discharged from the hospital, I returned to my parents and eventually filed for a divorce. I demanded full custody, of course. Even now, 6 months later, I continue to receive messages seeking reconciliation. He's not fond of my parents, who are straightforward about things, so I don't have to worry about him ever showing up here.